Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. So, I guess I couldn't make it in time. But, well, doesn't really matter. I'm still trying to not fuck up the controls, so be patient.
I have awaited your return.
Yeah, sure.
Needle is repaired.
Last time we brought him the
It will
needle.
forestall the rotting sickness, I'm sure. Will you give it to the girl, Millicent? I will reward you in kind.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Millicent rests at the church atop the cliff beyond Celia, the
Yeah, I
town
know.
wonder, tended to by the witless pests who worship her, or rather her rotting sickness, as a god. A wretched fate, indeed. The poor girl, she never wished for any of this.
Well, why don't you give it her yourself? But alright, so last time we did a bunch of stuff in the swamp here. Swamp of Ionia. Aeonia, not Ionia. Some Caelid stuff. There's still something missing here, I think. Is there? Am I missing something here? I know there's a crystal tier somewhere over here, but nothing major really, right? There are a few caves. I don't think I will do the caves. I don't think that's worth it. So why not just do this part over here, unlock the towers. For that I'm using Torrent, because it's easier with Torrent to get on the roofs. Isn't this one spot where you can... This might be one. It's probably one, but I'm too clumsy right now. Where is the easy spot for Torrent to jump up? This might be one. Oh, come on. Nice. Alright. With Torrent everything is easier. So, what I will do this episode is... I will finish this part over here. Shouldn't take that long. And then... I think... Come on. No, how do I get off the horse again? Like this. Monster Hunter controls again. Oof. I try to do something with L1 here. This is how bad it is right now. I'm trying to do something with the block button. So over there is a tower. Should be able to just not fall off the roofs. Come on. Can I get up there with Torrent from here? Yeah, like this. Alright, okay. Is there any item here? Over there is an item. Let's light this flame. So after this, I will start the Rani questline, continuing the Prince of Death questline, because those two are not linked, but they're crossing over. You need to progress Rani's questline to an extent to continue. Do you? To continue the Prince of Death's questline? No, you don't, do you? Wait, Prince of Death is in Leyndell. You need the Hollow Brand from Rani, so you need to progress Rani's questline to some extent. Because you need the one half of the Hollow Brand, or the Centipede Seer, whatever, I don't know what it's called. The thingy for the rune. And for that you need access to the Divine Tower of Leonia. And you gain access by obtaining the switch thingy for Rani. What? For Rani? No. You get the switch thingy thing from Rani for completing part of a quest line. So, holy shit, that was difficult. Ouch. All right. There's a talisman over here. Then there's this thing. Oh. Okay. Double slash over there. Pretty useless. This chest is now available. Night Comet. Never going to use that thing. The Night Comet things are kinda useless, to be honest. There's a niche use for them. The deal with these attacks is that they deal less damage than their normal magic counterpart, but enemies won't react to them. Like NPC enemies won't react to these attacks, so some enemies will try and dodge your magic attacks, and with the night sorceries they won't attempt to dodge them. But the trade-off, of course, is damage, which seems to be a pretty bad trade-off, because usually enemies that are dodging your attacks, you're probably not hitting with magic anyways, because they're so fast and they're always on your ass. They're always trying to get you. Can I summon here? That's so weird. I don't need a summon for the area back here. For this boss fight, a summon is nice just to take some aggro. These enemies aren't actually difficult, but come on. They aren't actually difficult. These aren't even bosses, like they're normal enemies in later areas. But two of them is a bit much. Oh, not necessarily much, but it's definitely annoying. Here we have a big empty chair. And in here there's... Is it a sword? No, it's Lusad's glintstone stuff. If you're a sorcerer, you probably want to have this one. It's the highest hitting stuff. But of course it has a downside, a very annoying downside in my opinion, because it takes more FP to cast. I think 50% more or something like this. Might be wrong. Might be a different number, but it's the strongest stuff. So if you want to max out your damage output, not your DPS or not your damage per FP bar or something like this, then you might want to use this one. This area is very strange because at some point a boulder is being summoned. One of these strange magic boulders. I don't get this at all. Who is the mage casting this one? This is so weird and seemingly random. Like, it seems random. It's probably not random, and there is a good reason for this thing to exist, but it feels very random. Might be... this thing might be there to protect the secret cave that is over there, up on the mountain thingy. But I don't know, man. Feels weak. It's kinda whack. So here... her breathing sounds so weird. Like, her breathing reminds me of someone blowing through a straw. That's the sound that I would imagine when you tell me, or when I think of someone blowing or inhaling through a straw.
Who's there? Well, it matters not. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. It is a curse.
Oh, I have a solution for that.
Man. You ask that I stab myself with the needle.
I didn't, but...
To quell the scarlet rot.
No, I didn't say that.
How?
I was just tasked to give it to you.
Never mind.
I wonder where she's poking that thing.
I would rather trust you than simply continue to spoil from within. Would you mind?
Where's she putting that needle? In the middle of her chest? Like, isn't there... That doesn't matter where you put it? I mean, the player can stab themselves with the needle later on to subdue the flame of frenzy.
Unexpected.
But where does one stab themselves with that needle? Like, how would you stab yourself with that needle? Like, it doesn't matter? Can I put it in my arm or in my leg or something? Or does it need to be in the center? Like, do I have to stab myself in the chest with that thing? I don't like that. Oh, you're better. I mean, I have a different solution for Scarlet Rot. I have preserving boluses. Every time I'm getting afflicted by the Scarlet Rot, I just eat one of these things.
I hoped to see you again. My apologies for when last we met. I fainted before I could even thank you. Everything is as you said.
I said nothing.
The scarlet rot has ceased to writhe. Even the nightmares have abated. And now, though I can scarcely believe it myself, I can move as I please. Not that I could ever truly repay you, but I would like you to have this, by way of thanks. A token though it is.
She might be hallucinating that, because I said nothing to her. In fact, my character is mute.
I'm considering leaving. On a journey. With the needle buried in my flesh. I've started to
That sounds so strange.
But dimly, my destiny. It's all thanks to you. My name is Millicent. I pray fate permits us meet again. I'm considering with the needle buried my destiny.
Yeah, whatever. Whoops. Well, let's talk to her again once more. Yeah, okay, good. That's it. So I can probably go back to Gowrie. But there's a useless spell that I can get by going down here. But it's not a useless spell, it's, well, it is a useless spell, to be honest. I never used this one, not in PvE, not in PvP, and I'm fine. I don't want to linger too long here because of all these skin bats. Grab that rune. Now, this is going to be a little bit dangerous, I guess. This path over here. Let's see if this will work. Ah, it did work. At least with some of them. Oh. I could get the first hit in, that's very important. That's how you deal with this encounter, by the way. If you don't have Rotten Breath, you can probably use another breath. Or a different AoE attack. Or just pull one of them. Pull the middle one with a bow. You know where they are. Just don't forget it. Then in here... I wonder... Of course not. Ah, this was hitting him, okay. Can I? Ah. Nice jump. My jump was involuntary. I tried to attack again, but the button that I bound to jump, which is my triangle button on my PlayStation controller here, is bound to jump. But in Monster Hunter, this button is attack. One of the attacks. Man, doesn't that look strange? And whose skull is that? Who's buried here? Why is this thing so big? Very strange area. Very, very strange area, to be honest. And then these ruins. Where do they belong to? Like these ruins in particular. What are these ruins for? I will never know, but I think it's time to talk to... what's his name? Gowry? And then I guess we can finally go. Or is it Gowry? Is it Millicent now? Because at some point Gowry will hide and Millicent will be in there. Is this the area where I can jump down? This seems to be the area, right? Wasn't perfect. Oh, Millicent is here now, okay.
Oh, hello again. Something about this place felt familiar to me, so I decided to pay a visit, hoping to find someone here, but I've only found emptiness.
Well, I'm here.
Perhaps before my departure, I needed someone to say farewell to.
Yeah, probably this weird-ass dude here.
Well, never mind that. I must focus on my journey, for which I have you to thank. I must stay strong.
All of a sudden she has a goal in mind.
Well, I must stay strong.
So I wonder if I could just reload the area by logging in and out. No, by logging out and in. Again. But I won't do that. I'm just going the normal path here. I'm just taking the normal path. And then I think I can talk to Roger. Isn't it just going down here? Yeah, here is better. Okay. That's the quick route down. Sometimes it's a bit buggy when you do it with torrent and you go down too fast here, you will still die or take damage. Because it counts as a fall.
Thank you kindly for giving the needle to Mill. Now she too can begin her journey.
She too?
Stare her fate
Who else?
straight in the eye. You've been a saint through and through. As thanks, I vow to impart to you my knowledge.
Knowledge?
The lost sorceries of the Selians, descendants of the Eternal.
Ooh. Magic that I don't care about. Let's... this one is somewhat useful. These aren't, so I won't buy them.
Oh, you noticed, did you?
Yeah, I was here.
Indeed, Millicent did visit this hovel of a home. It seems the memories eaten away by the rotting sickness yet remain, but faintly. However, she has no need of me anymore. No, she must embark on her journey and stare her fate in the eye. I mustn't impede. As I've aged, I've found the best way to aid the young is to be forgotten. Please make certain that little Millicent goes unharmed.
Now I'm here to babysit her, or
She
what?
has the stuff to be a great warrior, but commands only one arm and is yet preciously young.
Kinda creepy.
Do you?
He gives me the creepy vibes. But he's creepy. That's the reason for that. So, round table hold time. Yeah, round table hold time. Let's go. Talk to Roger. Can I talk to someone? Can I talk to these idiots here? With the two fingers. Nope, I can't. Or maybe I can.
I had my doubts, but look at you.
Yeah, what's with me?
Only once before have I seen two great runes together. Look there. Fingers shudder with exuberance.
Can we just get rid of them? They look disgusting.
Work, brave tarnished.
At least trim the hairs.
The will is pleased.
Ugh.
You have earned the right to become Elden Lord. Now, seek the Erd Tree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The fingers expect as much from you as they do young Gideon.
He's not young.
This a token of farewell.
Hey.
Go for become.
Yeah, whatever. Don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that.
Queen Marika is the vessel of the Elden Ring, carrier of its vision. A god in truth. But after the Elden Ring's shattering, she was imprisoned in the Erd Tree. A grim punishment for shattering the Order, despite her godhood. The fingers speak. Marika's trespass demanded a heavy sentence. But even in shackles, she remains a god and the vision's vessel.
Yeah.
Confer great runes to become Elden Lord and join Queen Marika as her consort. The fingers have willed it so. Now you may go.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah, I'm going. Can I touch these idiots? No, I can't. I've already gotten the gesture, I guess. Can't remember. Do I need to talk to him? Let's see.
You appear to... Well then.
Yeah, give some books. Yeah, I don't care. Take it. Take it.
Very well.
Do I want to learn something? Maybe that one. Yeah, some fire, maybe. Urgent heal is not good. Cure poisonous use. This is good. This is good. Surprisingly good too. That's good enough. I want to talk to Sir Gideon here. Yeah, why not? Let's see.
Well, I see you found another great rune.
Yeah.
Wonderful. You are a worthy fellow tarnished indeed. Make the journey to the capital, Leyndell, that lies to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The two fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the Elden Ring, for we are tarnished, and we must answer the call of grace.
I don't want to... Nah, another time. I don't want to go through all these dialogues. I want to play the game. But before that, I definitely want to talk to Roger, because I've forgotten my last...
Always good to see you, son.
Ah, yes.
If Lunar Princess Rani truly is the one who plotted that fateful night, then she should bear the curse mark of destined death
True.
somewhere upon her flesh. Would you be willing to procure it for me? She may have returned to the manor, the royal Karian
Okay, I've already talked to him about that, so let's do that for now. We have to fend off, or I have to fend off. It's so weird, the we thing again. I've already talked about that, but it still feels strange when I hear other people say we. It basically means they plus the audience, right? We, me and you and me, whatever. But no, in reality, I'm doing this thing, like, and you're watching. I'm doing, you're watching, so I'm doing this. But we feels better, right? The word we. It feels not so egoistic or egocentric. I don't know. I feels weird in this sense. Like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. I'm not including you, right? With that. Feels wrong. Yeah, whatever. I can do that too. Please don't attack me while I'm doing this. Thank you. You can take your leave now. Fuck off, I said. Oh, you're dying here. Or I'm dying? Oh, just got one hitbox, the fight. That was quite the fall. Do you think the dragon... of course, the dragon could definitely die of falling damage. Or fall damage. Because still flying enemies can die of fall damage. Can you fuck off now? Thank you. So this area over here, let's... Oh, we can't even visit the other ones. I can't even visit Soluvius or... What's this idiot's... Is it this idiot's name? Like... Oh, excuse me, no. I'm not hurting you. Yeah, let's visit Rani, I guess. Yeah, I don't care. Rani's rise. Let me through. Grab that side of grace, very important, don't forget it. You can use torrent for this tower. That's a big... well, up to this point, I guess. Now, of course, you can't summon torrent on unstable ground. And an elevator, because the elevator can move, is considered unstable ground. Even though it's quite stable when it's not going up and down.
Oh, again we cross paths.
Yes.
I believe I said my name was Rena when last we met.
Yes.
It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here?
I'm exploring
I have
here.
no memory of inking thee an invitation.
No? You must be Rani, the witch, behind the Knight of the Black Knives. My character isn't mute, he can talk. One sentence so far.
I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't we?
I don't know what that means.
Indeed, I am the witch, Rani. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying black knives through fearsome rite. I did it all. But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest is not to be found here. I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away. And it is upon that flesh the curse mark is carved.
I have another sentence, I can talk more. Wow. The first two sentences of my character, I guess, I don't know.
And why should I reveal that to thee?
I don't know.
I performed the act not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed. But all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone.
Well, I know where it is. I just need the key for that.
The curse mark now.
Okay. Let's go back to Roger. Because apparently... How do I do this again? X. Stupid Xbox marks. Like, it's a PS4 controller, but they're like A and B. I don't have A and B, I have X and circle. Let's talk to Roger. She won't tell me.
Always good to see you safe.
Yes.
So, what do you need? I see. When Rani shed her flesh, she shed the curse mark too. You know, not everyone would trust such a tale. But if she in her current form is nothing more than the living doll you profess, then perhaps it's true after all. Forgive the
What does
words
you
of the nation.
profess mean?
How would you like to become one of Rani's vassals? Only in order to get what we want, of course. The location of the body which bore the curse mark, which right now I haven't the faintest. And the best way to find out is for you to enter her service and take a poke around on the sly. I know you've got what it takes. Not only are you a superb fighter, but people want to trust you. I've seen it.
So weird, like, only for our purpose, of course.
Can you become Rani's vassal to advance our agenda? While in her service, you'll be able to take a poke around on the sly and determine the location of her. I realize that, but I know you've got what it.
Yeah, okay. How about you just eat one of... Where are these? What? Why don't you just eat one of these boluses that cures death blight or whatever it's called? I guess then the roots will disappear. Why don't you just cut them off? Does it hurt? Weird people. Isn't he tarnished as well? Just because he can't see the grace no more, does it mean like... Is this similar to Bloodborne? Because in Bloodborne, when you no longer dream, you won't revive again. Is it the same thing as here? You are tarnished, but when you no longer can see the grace, then you aren't being resurrected? Is this how it works? Apparently that's right. Otherwise you could just respawn again. But oh no, the player is the only one who can respawn. And every single enemy in the game. Every generic single enemy in the game, that is. Bosses are too powerful, they can't respawn. But the stupid has Soldier of Godric in everywhere in Limgrave, they of course can respawn. Or is it just a gameplay feature? But I'm ranting again. I don't want to rant. Well, I do want to rant. But I don't think that's good right now. So, apparently my character is not only very not talkative, but our character's dumb. This character's dumb. Everyone's character is dumb because, well, on their own they wouldn't be able to join Rani at this stage. I mean, they would. If you're not progressing Roger's questline, you can join her. But when you're progressing Roger's questline, or the Princess of Death's questline up to this point, you can't join her without talking to Roger. He needs to tell you, oh, why don't you just become her vassal?
The curse mark thou seekest is not now.
Yeah.
Oh, is that so?
No.
Thou wouldst render me aid. Is that thy proposal? Affording thyself opportunity to grope about for the curse mark's location, no doubt.
How do you know that?
There's nothing wrong with a well-laid scheme. What's more, if my past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious enough to see what thy destiny portends. I'll allow it. Enter my service, and good hunting to thee.
Alright.
Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There is
Face.
in my service a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Iji, my war counselor. And Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts,
What is a
also
preceptor?
heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
I need to Google that word if I'm not forgetting what preceptor means. Because by now I have no idea what that word means. I don't know what that is. Weirdest title for weirdest guy. Who likes to play with dolls? Oh. Of puppets, more likely. Oh, there is E.G.
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Rani has explained everything. Again,
How?
I am E.G., the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Rani's war counselor.
This is so...
Told that you are searching for Nokron with blood.
I'm talking about that later.
I will give you whatever guidance I can and pray for your success. My apologies. I never imagined that an audience, I for one, should have seen it. Do
Yeah,
forgive
whatever,
me.
I-
Let us give all together.
Yeah, sorry for skipping through, but that's so boring right now. I don't know. I'm not feeling these dialogues, especially not if I've heard them like for the 5th time now.
Long time, friend. Blythe. Have you forgotten?
I haven't.
Glad to have you in the service of Mistress Rani. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there.
Spoiler, you won't.
I'm going below through the well. See if I can't. Don't keep me waiting.
We have to kill Rodan for that, but you don't know that yet.
I see. You must be
Get lost.
Rani's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you.
Ow.
I am Salavis, preceptor
Don't know
of
what
the
that is.
sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you.
I can drag my halberd in your ass if you want.
I reside in another tower.
You shouldn't have told me that.
Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Rani, if it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady?
He's pretty confident. I kinda wish we could kill him ourselves, but sadly we can't. I mean, in the quest line, of course. Well, I don't know if I can even hurt him. I haven't tried that before. Because usually I like to get most items. Ugh, I'm tired, excuse me. I think I need to talk to her again. But for real, how did she tell them? I was standing right here. Like, I entered her service, and then the next time I could press X to talk to her, I did. Not even 1 second in between 2 dialogues there, and all of a sudden she already told all 3 of them about me, everything about me apparently, if we can believe Celavus. How did she do this? It's a bit awkward, I think. I kind of wish she would ring her bell or something and then talk to them with magic walkie-talkie or something like this. I don't know.
Allow me to forewarn thee. I shall soon enter my slumber.
Yeah, I don't care.
And it will be some time before I wake. This doll's body is not without its hindrances.
Yeah, be careful.
Still, I have high hopes for thee. I look forward to the good news when I arise.
Yeah, you might not want to go here to sleep. Celavus might grope you. because he is a pervert. And a traitor. But that comes later, I guess. Let's talk to this idiot. Ooh, first of all, before we do that, let's find his dirty little secret, shall we? So, where is it? It's here, right? No? Oh yeah, it is. This is Celibus's dirty little secret. Ooh. There's a puppet over here, a Nox Swordstred? No. Monk? Something Nox. An omen killer. Yes, yes, I see. And then we got some archer. And a finger maiden. What else? Let me solo her. Oh no. I know, I don't. I think this name is like Jarwright or something. And then we got a body for Selen. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Yes, indeed. When can I progress a quest line again? Can I do this already? Or can I do this after Radahn? Because then Jaren is free. I think I can do that. Nah, I don't care. Ooh, this is Celibus's dirty secret here. Now let's talk to him. Where is Celibus's tower? I don't like traversing this area over here. Very foggy today. Not really a fan of that. Makes everything look so dirty and washed out. Hello, idiot. Let me climb up here first. And I can attack here, so he should be very careful what he's telling me, like what he's talking to me, how he's talking to me. Because, well, I think my halberd is stronger than everything he can throw at me. I kind of wonder, I kind of want to attack him and see what his moves are, but of course I would brick. I don't even know what happens then. If I'm out of Rani's service, if she even, maybe she doesn't even care. I'd like to know what happens then, but maybe I'm reading this in the wiki or somewhere else.
Well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do.
Don't you want to offer me a tea or something like this?
To administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you?
Pervert.
Good, good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question.
Oof. You don't need to comment everything you're doing.
Find Nepheli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon.
Well, you see, I could do that, but I also could not do this. What you can do is you can, of course, give this potion to Nepheli. You can give this potion to the Dung Eater later on. Or you can give it to Sir Gideon Ofnir and he will get rid of it. But
I've no time for idle. The only thing I will hear from you is, are we under? I have enough.
Dung Eater would be the best option, because first of all, I don't want to get rid of Nepheli, right? He will turn Nepheli into a puppet, so that we can summon her, which is messed up, but also kind of nice that we can summon her. Is kind of nice, but messed up that he would turn her into a puppet. But we can do the same thing with the Dung Eater and still complete his quest line. That of course would require... the requirement for that is that we actually go into Leyndell, free the Dung Eater, do all of that stuff. And I don't know if we can progress the quest line further. And I don't really care about the Dung Eater summon, and I don't care about the Nepheli summon, to be honest. So I will give it to Sir Gideon Ofnir. And here's some fun dialogue as well, so why not, right? Fun dialogue is fun.
Journey to the capital.
Yeah.
Maybe our...
There you go.
Is that potion what I think it is?
I don't know.
Bloody Celavis. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak of. But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer? Or would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
What is he actually doing with the potion? Like, I don't want him to have the potion either. Like, I wish there was another option where I can just tell Celavis that I'm not, that I did give her the potion, because he's probably up to no good with that potion as well. But here you go.
I'll dispose of the potion myself.
Why can't I just
See Celavis.
put it on a carpet or something?
Just tell him that you tricked your mark into drinking the potion, as planned. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing.
That's true.
His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
Kinda wish I could keep the potion without giving it. I don't care. I will dispose of it by myself. I don't know. Seems kinda suspicious to me as well. But I don't care. I have just a few options. This is not really a game of choice. Because there are still laid out paths for us. And not as many as I wish we had in this game. But oh well. That is Elden Ring for you. Open world game with, I don't know, a limited role-playing aspect, I don't know.
So you made Nepheli drink the potion?
Yes, of course.
Well done. You are a touch more useful than I had thought. Very well. Then you shall have your gift. Knowledge of the sorcerous arts under the tutelage of the great preceptor Celavis.
Still don't know what a preceptor is.
Within the grasp of a mere tarnished, but if you put your mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass our lady.
Well, but it's still like, I like how he's written.
You wish to begin right this moment? Well, your impatience, though boorish, is understandable. Let's have at it.
Study sorcery. So 15. Here's the magic that I wanted. So 15 is actually pretty good. 21 not so, but 15 not bad, not bad. I could actually invest into that. I maybe go up to 16 intelligence, and then I can cast Freezing Mist. Might be a good investment. Maybe.
So, you had Nepheli drink them? Then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I should review the recipe.
Yeah, maybe you should.
I may have expected too much of her to begin with.
What does that even mean? Does he think that she's dead now? Or what? No, I'm not giving him the scrolls. Can I talk about... Why can't I talk about a secret? Oh, maybe I need to... It's kind of annoying to have to write over there every time, like... Probably... I should have probably teleported to Rani's tower there. Where was it again? Give me the stuff for the chilling mist. Not bad as well. Or maybe it is. I don't even know. Where was the thingy again? Is it up there? Where's the cellar? It is up there. All right. Let me get down here. Maybe I need to click on that. Syllabus's puppets. Do not touch. Why not? You touch them every day, I assume. Yeah. The dolly toucher. Yeah, well, Sir Gideon might be an asshole, but... the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? That's what it's called, so... And Syllabus is definitely part of the enemy.
Begging for another letter.
About your chambers.
You break into a man's private chambers, rooting about as you please. Your offishness knows no bounds. Fine and well. You tricked Nepheli and had her drink the potion. I believe that makes you my accomplice. You yearn for a puppet of your own, hmm?
No, I don't.
Well, normally one of your stature would never be allowed. But perhaps I can make a very special exception. Now, choose.
Alright, we can choose between the useless finger maiden Therolina puppet or the Jawrite puppet. I like the Jawrite, it's kind of a meme, I like that meme.
Begging for another letter.
No, I want another puppet. Alright, we continued that quest line now. Got him to spill his secrets. Let's continue down here. This will dismount the character. Oh, I can't right here. This is not allowed. This is a building here. Torrent is not allowed in this building for some odd reason. Okay, let's jump down this area. Carrier Manor again. Then grab this useless stuff that is up here. Some horn or something. Old Fang. Close enough. Looks like a horn, to be honest. Looks like a piece of wood. Drop down here. Talk to Pit.
Oh, you? I am Pidia.
Pidia.
Servant to the Carrion royal family.
And Albin Auric.
I am charged with maintaining these ghastly dolls.
Yeah, he's the one who's controlling the dolls.
Your worship, allow me to be of use. Other than the puppets, there are some very fine things up here in this. Why not pick shot, please? Kind of a little something.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Is there something of use? Carrion retaliation. Well, that map. Not useful as well. Maybe the ritual pot. I don't need it, but I'm still going to buy it. Is this enough? No, that's way enough. Way more than I needed. Alright, give me that one. Okay. Just so that I don't need to come back here. And now finally progress. some progress, some exploration. It's already almost over here, right? It feels like I haven't done anything, but it's already an hour. Talking to NPCs is only fun if you don't know the dialogue yet, in my opinion. Like, this wasn't fun for me. This was tedious. And I'm tired. Oof. Well, not really tired. Maybe really tired. I don't know. I don't really feel tired. Tired. I don't really feel tired, but apparently I am. So let's write down this very, very long elevator. And I haven't talked about elevators for a long time, to be honest. Not for a long time. So this elevator actually makes the most sense of all the elevators in the game, because this one is powered by magic and not by very weird physics. Weird physics that wouldn't work. But this one, the excuse of this elevator working is magic. And because magic exists in this universe, that's acceptable in my opinion. But all the other elevators, like the ones with the chains on the side and this wooden board as the elevator, then the chains on the side, and then the two chains that are pulling this thing up, that's unbelievable. Because the pressure plate makes no sense. But in this case, the pressure plate makes sense, and this was a very long elevator ride. And here we are now in Siofra River. And I think I will continue to the next Siofra River side of Grace. And then I will wrap things up. And I'm not really fighting through these enemies here. There are quite a lot of enemies. But I will try out something. I think they're weak to blunt damage, I think. So I'm going to try out the club, but I also will try out fire. So I was already two-handed. Their animations are so slow. Ooh, fire is actually effective. The fact that they're not getting staggered is... was weird. Well, maybe I am clearing all of them. Probably not though. I don't wanna. Up there is the thingy, here is a centipede. I will visit this area up there as well. And come on. Torrent controls, man. Feels like controlling a tank. I don't even know why you say this. A tank probably has more control. You have more control over tank than over torrent in this game. Probably. Must be. There's an item down here, except a few Dukist herbas or herbas. It just looks like items because of the spears. If you're playing a magic character, then you might want to farm these the spear carriers, because the spear is actually pretty good. Don't need this one, we'll just replenish my crimson tier flasks. Pick up the horn, Melted mushroom. Why are they melting? Is it so hot down here that the mushrooms are melting? Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 wrong way. I don't even know why I'm doing this with torrent. It's probably safer to do this without torrent, but see if I care. It's faster with torrent. Over there's nothing. Now I should let go of the horse and jump down from this side. Let's see. Alright. Oracle bubbles. Very useless, but looks kinda fun. But the cast time plus damage. Like, the cast time is extremely long for the damage you deal. Because the damage is basically non-existent. Compared to other spells, like the damage to FP ratio is very off. If you compare it to Glintstone Pebble. And Glintstone Pebble should be the go-to comparison for every magic attack. Or every magic projectile attack, that is. Because it's, I think Glintstone Pebble is the best FP to damage ratio. Like, you're dealing the most amount of damage per FP you're using. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but plus the cast time is very short, so it might not be the best damage for FP ratio, but I'm pretty sure it is. But correct me if I'm wrong again. But if it's not the best ratio, then it's still good because of the cast time. Like, Glintstone Pebble is extremely good. Why couldn't I pick up the eye? Now I need to fight this big ass crab. Okay. I kind of feel like over-leveled for this area, and there's another item that I've missed. Because I've seen it now, I need to pick it up. Even though it's quite useless. It is quite the useless item. Because crafting is like... I'm not saying it's worthless, but crafting is like, feels like an oversight. Feels like a mechanic that is just in the game because... So that it's in the game. Not so useful, to be honest. But it feels good to craft stuff on the way. Oh, I need more anti-poison things. Let's just grab this thing. So the gimmick of this area is you grab or you light all the flames. This is a nice introduction to this area because now this looks amazing first of all. Plus this temple over there, which looks like Olympus, or it feels like Olympus to me. You light this flame, and then you might be able to see, like, why would you look to the left side? You don't. You look to the right side most of the time, because this is also the path that the animals are taking. It's more pleasant to look to the right than it's to look to the left, especially because this tree is placed here. It's a very good strategic placement of this tree, to be honest, because if you don't know what I'm talking about, right? You approach this area, it's already angled that way. You see this staircase, which is a like, you're looking at it, eye catcher, I don't know what it's called. Then you're approaching this flame, you wonder what that is, you see the prompt, and how do you position your camera? Do you position it like this? This way you can't really see what you're doing. You might want to do this to look at the crab, but you could also look to this in the right direction. And why would you look in the right direction? There is the most space here. You have the best overview from here, so you're most likely looking at the right side with your camera, a little bit at least. And this tree is helping with blocking the side of that area. So you're not looking to the left side. So now you're looking to the right side and you see this flame light up. And this tells you, oh, I lit up this flame. This one lit up as well, so I need to light up 7 more. That's a good game mechanic. And now you basically search for these. This area down here is somewhat annoying. I don't have the map yet. Where do you get the map? Let me get the map quickly. Should be somewhere over here. Oh, it's over there, right. I remember. This over here is the map. Siofra River or Chiofra or whatever, I don't know how to pronounce that thing. It doesn't really matter either. But the river, and now it's open and it is somewhat misinforming because you see all this area that you can't access, but you can access this, but it looks completely different. And then you might notice that this area over here is everything that is up there and you can't reach it from here, so it's kind of weird. And you went this path and then over here, and this looks completely different. And then you have this weird thingy over here that kind of looks like a path, but it isn't really. I don't even know why this is. Like, look at the map here. There's not much to do up here. Right, you're going somewhere here, then you have the boss arena somewhere. These are the... Going this way, then you're jumping on the thingy, going there. We have the boss fight somewhere here, and then you have this big area. For such a small map, it makes it look like there's so much more to explore than there really is. That is kind of a shame, but... Oh well, that's already an hour now, slightly over an hour, so... that's it from me. See you hopefully in the next episode, and goodbye.